Так, раз, два, три. Раз, два, три. Видео. Окей. Хорошо. Remarks за Tone Foundation и вообще, что такое Tone Foundation.
Да.
Это
А мы
прям...
сейчас уже в эфире?
Пока еще не в Телеграме, но в LinkedIn.
Окей.
Окей.
Так, я
Okay,
добавляю.
bye guys. Good luck. See you
Much.
in the chats.
See you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
So we will be in English, yes, correct?
Yeah.
Great.
Whoop. Yeah, I stopped sharing screen. Okay. Perfect.
Okay, so I will check if we are already in Telegram.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Hi all, nice to meet you all today on the first pre-hackathon online talk, building on Tone. And our guest today is Roman Krutovoy. He works as a head of onboarding on Tone blockchain, and he's really crazy about Web3 games and global economies. And we will talk today about how and what is Tone and why we built on it. Thank you. Roman?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Artyom. So let me show the presentation. Yep. All is good? Perfect. So, Tone in 2022 from builder's perspective. What is it and why it's so interesting to build on Tone right now? Because we are still in like is the 0 to first stage of it. Yeah, exactly. And how exactly we will see the like development of the Tone phone the Tone ecosystem in the next 1, 5, 10 years through the Telegram from the first stage. So let me introduce myself. Me, who am I? I'm a guy who's crazy about, you said, games, because yeah, I started my first company in 13 it was a public Minecraft server. And after several Minecraft servers in 2020, I made my biggest one called Mineland Network with 300,000 monthly active players from the all over the world. And for the last 2 years, we tried to not just to make games for the children, but we tried to create a platform where children build games for other children from the blocks inside the game. So yeah, it was crazy, and we have more than 20,000 active developers and more than 400,000 words for the last 2 years. And in one moment, I understood that it's if I want to build the true economy and the true ecosystem inside these games, I should go deeper to blockchains, to the Web3, and why it's so important. That was important because in blockchains, exactly, everyone you when you see your avatar, it's like a digital value for you, your digital asset. And in case of Minecraft servers, administrator could just ban you and ban your avatar, and it will be a problem. And on this side, blockchains and NFTs exactly, and all kinds of digital assets are really important. And also, I noted that we need a really good infrastructure about payments, and I got a problem. I got a problem, and I didn't understand what is the Web3, and that's why I tried to go deeper. And I think that me, probably as you right now, thought why Ton among all of them, among Ethereum, among Solana, among Polygon, and all of them. It was very strange, and you can't understand, and you even can't build serious games and businesses on blockchains like Ethereum. What I mean serious, I mean with billions of transactions for your players to build something really very big, which will be used for many players across the world. What I mean? It's like a big new next era of the internet using the blockchain. And what I understood that Ton is much bigger than just high-speed, low-fees blockchain, because it's not enough into 2022 to be just quick and low-fees blockchain. It's not enough. And what is good with Ton was a blockchain built and like structured from the day one in the mind to be used by millions of Telegram users from all over the world. And it's crazy, like Bitcoin was introduced like a first blockchain ever. After that, we got like first smart contracts with a big decentralized computer named Ethereum, with smart contracts and programs called with validators and all this crazy stuff. And Ton, three years after Ethereum, it's a first blockchain in architecture in mind, built for millions of users. And I hope, and what I see, I will show you right now, that it's not just one more blockchain. It's more about decentralized internet of the future, where games could be a part of it. Sure. That's why it was very interesting for me and my experience, why I came here and to try to understand what is it. So as you can see, I hope you already know what is it, but I tried to structure it for everyone. So if you are new here and can't understand what is Ton, how it will be used, why Telegram, etc., what is this crazy Ton services, I will try to show you with this simple scheme what is it. and how it will be, how we will see the the way of bringing the decentralized internet in our reality. So you would see that yeah, Ton blockchain is much bigger than just Telegram's user base. Yes, Telegram has this user base, and it's a key to the future decentralized internet, which will be created by us, by builders. And you can see Ton DNS, Ton site, Ton storage, Ton payments, proxy, and other services, which will be used by DeFi DAOs, games, NFTs, marketplaces, digital assets, etc., etc. And right now, I could show you like a small introduction to every service. And but what I want to say, as you see, the bots, apps, and games, it's our layer to show users the value of the blockchain, because we right now we have just Telegram, and we have developing Ton services and all the stuff related to the blockchain, but it's still too hard for usual user to interact with it. And that's where the builders are so important, because through the bots, web applications, and even games, we could teach the users to use it. And by this way, blockchain could become something usual, something you use when you just open your smartphone and try to send money to your friend. Yeah, that's more about it. And let me say how Ton DNS will help us with it. So Ton DNS is stuff. I hope you know what smart contract is, and that in Ton everything is smart contract. You have wallet, it's a smart contract. So it's like a program in blockchain that have functions, etc., etc. And what Ton DNS is? Ton DNS is a service that will name your program. So your smart contract will have a name. It's very important, because if you have a name, so everyone in community could understand, oh, it's like uniswap.ton. Yeah, I know that service. I know that everyone in community know it. It's already audited, it's secure, and I could send money in it. It's very important. It's very important. And it could be used not only for DeFi, but for marketplaces, for GameFi, and I hope even e-commerce stores in the future. If you want to read more, you could read article written by Tal Cole, one of the most experienced guys in Ton, by this QR code. Feel free to scan it. Later we have Ton Payments. Ton Payments is a off-chain payments channels for billions of daily transactions. That's exactly where which service will be used by games, because every server or game with like hundreds of thousands players that make a transaction transactions with their own internal currencies every day needs service like this. If you want to build your own economy, Ton Payments will be a solution for your service. Also, we already have like an onboarding article about Ton Payments. Feel free to read about it in our using this QR code. Also, soon we will have in Ton sites, Ton proxy, and Ton storage. Ton sites, it's like you will have an opportunity to host your site using the blockchain, and I'm not sure about it. But as I know, you could host your site on chain or even off chain and connect to it using the blockchain protocols called ADNL. Yeah, it's not my field, but I have read about it, and I hope Ton sites will be the key to our decentralized internet through the Telegram web apps. Also, I have read about Ton proxy, and Ton proxy is a VPN service that will be paid. You should pay for it, and you will be secured by the whole blockchain structure. And what I know about Ton storage is a very quick. I hope it will be more quickly than EPFS, but it will be EPFS analog for a Ton ecosystem where you could like interact with files inside the blockchain. So they will have the files and the data will be linked to the smart contracts and etc. If you don't know where you want to start right now, if you have questions or you want to go deeper, you want to learn fancy, or you want to write your first smart contract, the best place you could start is under this QR code. As a head of onboarding, I created a portal for developers with many libraries, many articles, with all the links that community has, and I got all of them in one place, and I hope they will be useful for you. So feel free to use this developers portal and just to scan the QR code and start your way in Ton. Yeah, that's it for now. I hope it will be useful for you. Thank you. I'm ready for your questions.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Let's go check if we will have some questions. For example, on Telegram, now we have 17 users. But hi guys, so if you have any questions, please write down here in comments and we will answer it. So maybe while we have no any questions, can you tell about your personal experience and Ton when you start first time, and maybe what is for you the most valuable thing in Ton?
Yeah, it's very interesting because when you come in Ton, I have came like in spring. I have read about about Ton in November 2021, but I started to go deeper inside Ton in spring, and it was very hard for me even to write my first smart contract. That's why for the last 2 months I was very focused in simplify this journey to write your first smart contract, and I hope it will be very easy for you right now.
Great.
That was my biggest pain.
Okay, what do you think about the main trends in development and on apps for next decades? Because as you know, the first projects on Ton was mostly NFT collections. Now there are a lot of wallets are coming. So what will be the next trend on which people can focusing also during the hackathon? What is the most needed from the user system perspective right now?
Yeah, sure. As you know, Telegram is a popular platform, and Telegram built by Durov's brothers, and the Ton blockchain built by Durov's brothers. And what we see right now, maybe some of you already have read this information. In June, Telegram did a big update of the bots. They allowed you to run the whole web application inside the Telegram. So you could connect your decentralized application and the whole stuff related to blockchain just to a web page for everyone inside the Telegram. And we already could do it it's already works. So you could just right now make your application, connect blockchain to it, and make your first DEX. Why not? We already have an example of it, like I know TonSwap. Yeah, DEX built by Talcol, and here's Orbs team. It already working DEX on Ton through the web apps. Feel free to check it. It's a really good example.
Great. And what do you think about gaming? I think that this Telegram web apps is brilliant thing for implementing games inside the Telegram. And
Yeah, I remember in September, like 2 weeks ago, Telegram made one more update of bots, but not for bots, for games. So they made more interactions between the users inside the Telegram for games. And why not to add to your game the blockchain side, so it will be like play to earn, or like and if why not to add NFTs or digital assets or something that no one can add to Google Play or App Store, but you can, because you are like a third-party service inside the Telegram.
Great. Totally agree with you. So maybe it's kind of strange question, that for each developers, they're often asked on the interviews for a new job, where you see you in 5 years, where you see the Ton in 5 years.
It's a very good question. And as for me, I see the Ton like, as I said, it's a decentralized future for our world. So by the audience of the Telegram, it will be a first case of the mass adoption for the blockchain services. Not just 5 millions of users like we had in Ethereum. It was crazy. Yeah, it's a crazy number for the blockchain's first time, but we will build like something for a thousand, no, not thousand, hundreds of millions of people. So everyone will use Ton in their everyday life, in their smartphones, mobile first blockchain. That's what I see, because we are not use desktops. Only builders use desktops, but usual people, first of all, use their smartphones.
Totally agree. And we have one questions here from Vladislav Arsenyuk. Uh, what are the advantages of blockchain Ton compared to other blockchains?
Yeah, it's very good question. So, from my perspective, in November 2021, I thought about Ton, but I didn't see any infrastructure for it. It was really hard to start. I think you understand, if any guys tried to start in November, it was really hard. So that time I decided to build on Solana. And yeah, it's like a brilliant concept when you have like low fees, high speed, and it's perfect for games, I thought. And what I saw after that, I remember like in September 2021, Solana like was dead for 24 hours or something like this. And after that, it was not once, but after that they had big downtimes for the whole blockchain. And I understood that I can't rely on this infrastructure anymore. It's not about high loaded systems. I can't trust it. What about Ethereum? Ethereum only like week ago did a proof of stake update, and I think they still doesn't have any infrastructure for proof of stake concept. We need more time to research of it. And compared to these big players, yes, we have Polygon too. But if we could see to Ton, if you want to build something for everyday users and for mobile phones, it's better to be focused on Telegram and Ton blockchain together, because you could reach more audience with it, not only desktop users. That's what I think for now. Yeah.
Right, very interesting. One question for future stages. So, Ton will the Ton storage. Does it, or if you know a lot about it, does it possible to use not only for hosting a media data like images or videos, but does it possible for future host a front end for decentralized application here?
I'm not sure about it because I didn't read so deep information, but I know that it will be possible to it will be place to host your website outside of blockchain, but it's possible to interact with it. Okay, better to ask my team, and we will make a good response for you in the chat, because yeah, it's hard for me to say right now.
Okay, great. So there is no. So we have now some small space. Maybe you can wish something for future projects that will start on the hackathon in the next week.
Sure, guys. Hackathons is a great time for you to show what you already know and what you could bring to this world. So use the time to inspire others and to show what you can to do. Yeah, that's it.
Great. Did you also have an experience of participating in some hackathons?
Yeah, I got a second place, not in hackathon, but it was like capture the flag security events. How it named? I'm not sure. When we had like 12 hours to resolve tasks to find the security issues in many software, and yeah, I got a second place on it or something like this.
Great.
It was a very interesting experience. I wish everyone the
Okay.
same.
Okay, great. So I think we can finish on that point. And guys, thank you all for participating today's stream. Thank you, Raman, for you. And let's see tomorrow at the next pre-hackathons. Have a nice day and bye-bye.
Bye bye.